because our forearms connect to their hooves and they go all the way down, all those muscles and those tendons and ligaments that he has. And so this, we have our flexor and then we also have our extensor muscles. So I'm just gonna work down his leg. Nice soft movements. See what we can do. Get some blood flow to the area. And then also as I work in here, we can release some of that stuff in the pectoral area as well. Good boy. I know. That's a good boy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And so with Navicular, you have your deep flexor muscle as well as the deep flexor tendon having issues because it's all connected to the navicular bone. And so that's all down here. These tendons coming down. Good boy. I'm going to lift up his foot, see if we can get some relaxation in here, some blood flow. And move it back and forth. Yes. Good boy. That's okay. Yeah. So all these tendons and ligaments that are so important for them to not be lame, we're having a couple issues here with the navicular. That's okay. That's okay. There's a good boy. That's okay. Kind of just, my goal is to get the blood flowing so that just his pain is lessened, because the more we move the horse and manipulate the muscles and the tendons, they can have release as well. Good boy. So that's sort of my goal. And then also definitely focusing on the shoulder muscles as well, because they all connect in the pectorals as well. So I'm just going to put that down. Really work on here. Good boy. Yeah, and you can see that his pasterns are pretty straight. So that can also be a bit of a problem. Good boy. There we go. And again, you see me that I'm going this way across the leg. You don't want to go down because that disrupts the flow of the blood. So what I want to do is almost do kind of a cross fiber friction. So where I increase the blood flow, manipulate the muscles, but not effleurage, which is that going down with your hands. So now I'm going to go and press in a little bit. Feel any issues in here. Here we go. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, super buddy. That's it. And we have that longissimus dorsi that comes, actually it starts up near the hole and it comes all the way down to his hind end. And we also have our latissimus dorsi, and they go like this. We have our iliocostal muscles right here, so he's doing pretty good. Those help with lateral movements. All the main back muscles, they all help with lateral movements, but iliocostals really help with them. And so I'm just releasing some of that tension there. If you can see, there's some fasciculation going on in his back. Lots of movement there. Oh, is that good boy? Yeah, so good. And then he's also licking and chewing, so I'm doing my job. Good boy. We have our intercostal muscles And then we have that thoracic serratus muscle that comes here. And he was showing a little bit of tension there earlier, but it's releasing. So that's good. Sometimes if we have a girthy horse, these muscles can get all bunched up and they're just not happy. So I like to release that area. Good boy. All that. And that also, the intercostal muscles aid in breathing. So if those aren't released, they're not going to breathe as well. And we all know that we need a horse that breathes. Boy. So that's a quick understanding of the back muscles. Then we do our rectus abdominis muscle and see how he stretches and he puts his head down and he stretches out his back muscles. Super good. Good boy. And then what I'm going to do is our psoas and our iliopsoas is in this area where the sacroiliac joint, not really a joint, region, because there's not actual bone holding the pelvis and the back together, or the pelvis and the spine together. So there's a lot of muscles and ligaments and tendons holding this all together. So the one that I really like to release is that psoas muscle, and that can also release that back as well. So that's super important. He's starting to release. There's a little tension there. He's holding some junk. I'm going to release that. And then I'm going to give him a break. Rub it out a little bit. And then the iliopsoas muscle is right here. So it's just a little bit at a different angle. Now I'm not actually pressing it. That's too deep. It's too deep for me to actually touch, but I can release it by pressing in this area. So that's why I do that. It's okay, honey. He's like, this is different. There's a lot of fasciculation going on. Love to see that. So that's also just releasing this back. And with his poor and ouchy front end, his back is paying for it.
As a wrap-up, this is Mel Hitchcock with Mel's Equestrian Services. I love to help you and your horse succeed through equine massage, professional body clipping, and dressage training. You can find me on my website at melsequestrianservices.com, as well as Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Mel's Equestrian Services. I hope you take a look and have a wonderful day.